Hello friends, you're welcome back to this channel, Best Maths and Science Clinic. Today in mathematics I'll be looking at this question in logarithm. This is actually from Cambridge IGCSE past question papers in mathematics. So the question says solve log 4 exponent 3y squared minus 10 is equal to 2 log 4 exponent y minus 1 plus half. Now to solve this, I'm going to apply some laws of logarithm, like the power law and log of its own base. Okay, now this is gonna be log 4 exponent 3y squared minus 10 is equal to, so applying power law here, I'm gonna have log 4 raised to the power of y minus 1 all square. That's 2 is gonna be the power of y minus 1, that is here. So plus, I'm gonna have apply law of as log of its own base. That's going to give me log 4. The goal is to make every number here to have log in base 4. Now remember that log of its own base is 1, so 1 times half is going to give me back half, 1 over 2. And log of its own base I mean here is when the power and the base are the same, like log 4, log 2, log 3, log a. Once the power and the base are the same, that's going to give 1 as log of its own base. Now this is the same thing as, I'm going to write log 4 raised to the power of 3y squared minus 10 is equal to, expanding this is going to give me log 4 raised to the power of y squared minus 2y plus 1. I'm going to explain here. So remember that y minus 1 all squared is the same thing as y minus 1 times y minus 1. So when you multiply this, it's going to give you this. Y times y is y squared. Y times minus 1 is minus y. Minus 1 times y is minus y. Minus times minus is plus. 1 times 1 is 1. So this is the same thing as y squared. Minus y is going to give minus 2y plus 1. So this is y squared minus 2y plus 1. Now that is this. So here I'm going to do the same. Applying power law here, I'm going to have plus log 4. Then 4 raised to the power of half in indices. That's going to become 4 raised to the power of half. In indices, this is the same thing as 2. That is square root of 4. That is 2. Now I'm going to write 2 here. So this is equal to, remember this is going to enter quadratic equation because the highest power of the variable y is 2. So I'm going to have log 4 raised to the power of 3y squared minus 10 is equal to, so applying addition law of logarithm here, I'm going to pick the common base, which is log 4, and multiply the exponent. That is the law because of this addition sign here. So this is going to be log 4, then 2 times y squared minus 2y plus 1. That is the law. So you can see that this, because of this equal sign, this log 4 is going to cancel out log 4. I will pick the exponent. So that is going to be 3y squared minus 10 is equal to 2 times y squared is 2y squared minus 2 times minus 2y is going to give me minus 4y plus 2 times 1 is going to be 2. So now the next thing to do is to collect the like terms. 3y squared and 2y squared are like terms. I'm going to collect them together. So that is going to be 3y squared minus 2y squared, because it's minus because it's crossing equal sign, and it's positive here. Any sign that crosses equal sign, the sign changes. So it's going to be minus 2y here. Then this is minus 4y. I will cross it also to the left hand side, and it's going to be plus 4y equal to, then 2 is left here. Then minus 10 is going to cross to meet 2 and become plus 10. So this is going to be 3y, no, not 3y. This is going to be So I just gonna say 3y squared minus 2y squared. That's gonna give me 1y squared. So I'll write y squared instead of repeating this. Y squared. 3 minus 2 is y, is 1. This is 1y squared. Then plus 4y is equal to 2 plus 10 is 12. So you can see this is a already quadratic equation. So I can decide to write this in this way. Y squared minus 4y. Then this is equal to 12. So I can decide to write minus 12 is equal to 0. That is crossing 12 over to the left hand side, become minus 12. Then 0 is left there. So the next thing to do is to solve quadratically. This is quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. So to solve quadratic equation, we have like 3 methods. We have the factorization method, we have the completing the squares method, we have the use of almighty formula, or the use of quadratic formula. Now I'm going to use factorization method because that is the shortest. Now factorization method, I'm going to consider the middle term, which is plus 4y, and look for two numbers that will give me 4y when I add them, but will give me minus 12 when I multiply them. What are the two numbers, the likely two numbers? So I'm going to consider 6 and minus 2. So when I add these two, 6 plus minus 2, that is going to give me plus 4, because plus times minus is minus. 6 minus 2 is 4. And when you multiply 6, when you multiply these two, 6 times minus 2 is going to give me minus 12. 6 times minus 2 is going to be minus 12. So this is going to be so in this case now, because I'm dealing with y as the variable, I'm gonna multiply the these numbers by y. So it's gonna give me 6y and minus 2y. So I'll replace the middle term, like I said, with these two numbers, and I'm going to have y squared plus 6y minus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. In this case, I'm going to factorize. Factorizing, I'll put brackets here, then put brackets here, put brackets here. So this is going to be, I will look for the common factor between y squared and 6y. The common factor here is going to be y. So bringing out y, I'm going to have y here, because y times y is y squared plus 6, bracket close. Then I'll factorize 2y and minus 12. Bringing out minus 2, I'm going to have, because it's a common factor, I'm going to have y here, then plus 6. You know why? Because minus times plus is minus. 2 times 6 is 12. All is equal to 0. So this is common, and this is common. I'm going to pick one, and pick y and minus 2. So this is going to be y minus 2, then y plus 6. All is equal to 0. So I'm going to equate y minus 2 to 0, and also equate y plus 6 to 0. So doing that, I will have y minus 2 is equal to 0, and y plus 6 is equal to 0. So solving this, y will give me, this y will be equal to plus 2, and this y will be equal to minus 6, because when you collect like terms, you have minus 6 here. So y is equal to minus 6. So these are the values of y, the positive value and the negative value. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more